Now this guy is mad at me because I said Brandon Aiyuk was overrated, and he thinks it's because of the social media post. So he's like, you fans are ridiculous. How do you even know he's talking about the 49ers? Maybe he's talking about something totally unrelated. Maybe he just coincidentally put up a photo of Terrell Owens when Terrell Owens was trying to force a trade out of Philly for some totally unrelated reason. Maybe it's actually about a dog or something. Well, I don't care about that, dude. It's not the drama. I didn't say Brandon Aiyuk is overrated because of that drama. I actually like the drama. You know my theory on that. Drama's not bad for teams. Off-season drama is good for teams. The New England Patriots won a Super Bowl while Tom Brady was going to court and was suspended. They won a Super Bowl. They won other Super Bowls when Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were sniping at each other through the media. And the team constantly had to answer questions about it. They won a Super Bowl doing that. So I don't believe drama's bad for I don't mind this. This part of Brandon Aiyuk is the part I actually like. But I said he sucked before all of this. I said he sucked before the injury, before the social media stuff. I always thought he was overrated. He posted this photo of Terrell Owens. The only thing he and Terrell Owens has in common is that they both have terrible hands. Other than that, they don't have anything in common. Terrell Owens was a physical specimen. Brandon Aiyuk is average height, average speed. He doesn't jump particularly high. He doesn't do anything. What does he do that's so special? What is Brandon Aiyuk? The only thing he has in common with Terrell Owens is they both have terrible hands. Like this. How did he drop this, dude? How did he drop this? Honestly, Kim Jong-un makes that play, I think. I mean, that's a marshmallow, dude. It's like a soft, feathery marshmallow falling right into your hands. And he dropped it. I think Kim Jong-un makes that play. I think Joe Biden makes that play. I think if we had Joe Biden at wide receiver instead of Brandon Aiyuk, we would have been in the playoffs. If somebody woke up Joe Biden from his nap, like, Joe, wake up. You're a wide receiver for the 49ers. Put him in the game in an Aiyuk jersey, snuck him in there, past the refs. I think he makes that play. It's a pizza pie. It's a pizza pie. It's amore. It's amore right into his hands. What do you mean? What are you guys talking about? He drops passes all the time. He's terrible. I hate Brandon Aiyuk, dude. I hate Brandon Aiyuk.
Anti-capitalist. Now that they're isolated, they've had to.
Like, who's worse, like Brandon Aiyuk or Kim Jong-un? I don't know, dude. For me, it's like they're like neck and neck. They both deserve sanctions, dude. They both deserve to be spurned by the international community.
Around half of their country's exports is fake hair. Also, they make so much money by hacking. For example, literally 3 months ago, they stole $1.5 billion from a crypto exchange, Bybit. They also stole $620 million from Axie Infinity, and they just make a lot of money because their hackers are really good.
I freely admit I'm an idiot. Like, if no one will trade with them, then what do they need Bitcoin for? Like, if I'm in a closed system, right? Like, if I'm on a deserted island, what good would Bitcoin do me there? Why would I hack? What am I going to do with Bitcoin on a deserted island? I don't get that.
But if there is no internet in North Korea, how do they have good hackers? They select kids who show good skills in math and then send them to China for further trainings. They hack people and make money for the country. While this seems like a hood way to make money, when no other country trades with you and your options get very limited. And to get any new apps on your North Korean phone, you have to go to a physical app store where they install stuff for you. Hey, yo, why the does a metro in Pyongyang look better than the metro in the hood I grew up in? Their metro looks objectively very good.
I get it. They take the Bitcoin or whatever they steal and then they use it to buy stuff and then bring it back, right? So it's not a closed system. I was thinking like the framing of it was nobody will trade with them. So I was like, what are they going to do with the money then if it's a closed system? But it's not a closed system because they get stuff smuggled into North. Okay, I get it. All right, I get it now. I get probably through like China, right? They probably get stuff smuggled in through China or something. China, China, China.
Like when they tricked an Egyptian construction company to building a mobile network and then stealing it.
How does that Egyptian mobile company not get a fat deposit from the regime before they do all that work? Like, how do you not get... Because how are you going to invoice them? You know what I mean? Like, if they refuse to pay you, what are you going to do? Who are you going to report them to? What are you going to do if... What are you gonna do if Kim Jong-un marks your emails as spam, dude? He's not gonna respond to your invoices after you do all the work first. That's crazy. That Egyptian company got hosed, bro. There's no way they're getting that money now.
A lot of North Koreans that try to escape get caught up in some sort of human trafficking or just get shot. Such as when this 24-year-old North Korean soldier said, you know what? This man, I want to watch anime and goon, and then drove a car straight through the border, crashed, got 5 times by North Korean soldiers, then passed out after crossing the border where he was rescued by South Korean soldiers and survived, and it was all on video.
That guy must be like blown away by like the difference in women, right?
So hot.
It must be like, and I've experienced this, it must be like being in Stockton one day, and then like the next day you're in like the suburbs of LA. Like every other secretary is like a 10 out of 10 Armenian. Like 10 out of 10, blonde Armenian. So it must be similar to that experience, but like tenfold, because it's not me saying this. Google AI says this. Google AI search says it's known as the capital of plastic surgery. And not just the plastic surgery. You got plastic surgery. You got skincare. You know what I mean? Fake eyelashes. Like the whole thing. Like this guy must be blown away at the difference in women. He's like, ew, this was absolutely worth it, bro. Absolutely worth it. My family that I left behind, they're probably not in a great state right now, but it's totally worth it for this. Totally worth it.
The thing is, the North Korean leadership is objectively evil. They sure do love sending their soldiers to Russia to fight against Ukrainians. The main reason they're doing this is, of course, because of money and also that they need allies, so politically it makes sense, but it also just goes to show you that their morals are whatever keeps their regime and the rule of the Kim dynasty together. And of course, if they actually wanted good for their...
So, what we know is that Kim Jong-un is like an authoritarian, an oppressive authoritarian, right? But how do we know that Brandon Aiyuk would be any better given absolute power? You've seen the difference that in Brandon Aiyuk from being going from like an NFL starter to a $30 million man. You've seen the difference in him. So you can imagine what would happen to him if you granted him like total dictatorship over a country. Like, are you certain that Brandon Aiyuk would be much better than Kim Jong-un with absolute power? I don't know that. I don't know. This Terrell Owens Instagram post leads me to believe otherwise. So...